Today I'm going to show you how to work out a parallel circuit. So one of my previous videos I showed you a series circuit. It is a little bit more easier than the parallel circuit, but if you understand the parallel circuit, it is not difficult either. So on the board here, it shows that we have the main voltage of 120. We are not given the current nor the resistance. In a parallel circuit, we have more than one branch. So we have R1 representing branch 1, R2 representing branch 2, and R3 representing branch 3. In a parallel circuit, as I said, you can have more than one branch. In a series circuit, you have only one branch. Okay, so in branch 1, which is represented by R1, we are given a voltage of 120. We are given a current of 2 amp, and we are not given the resistance. In branch 2, which is represented by R2, we are given the voltage of 120. We are not given the current. We are given a resistance of 40 ohms. And in branch 3, we are not given the voltage, but we are given the current of 5 amp and the resistance of 24 ohms. So in a parallel circuit, the voltage is constant. So the same voltage that is in R1 is going to be the same voltage in R2, and it's going to be the same voltage in R3. So right away in R3, I know that my voltage here is 120. So I have solved all my values in R3. In R1, we are given voltage of 120 and the current of 2 amp. And in my exam, I always write down this formula to remember. Okay, and I'm trying to find my resistance here. Resistance equal V over I, which is voltage over current. So my resistance here is 60 ohms. In R2, I am given the voltage, which is 120. I'm not given the current, but I'm given the resistance. So to find current is V divided by R, which is 120 divided by 40, which is 3 amp. Okay, so now I have all my 3 branch values. Okay, so right away I can solve my total current here. And to solve my total current, which is I total, would equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay, so current total will equal to R1 2 amp, R2 3 amp, and R3 5 amp. So current total equal to 3 plus 2 plus 5 would give you 10 amp. Okay, so 2 plus 3 plus 5 give you 10 amp. And if I have my voltage here, right, and I have my current here, I know my resistance. Okay, because resistance is voltage divided by current. So 120 divided by 10 will give you 12 ohms. Okay, so I have all my values now, but I'm going to show you one more thing. I can use my 3 resistance here to work out my total resistance in the circuit. And I'm going to show you how to work that out. Okay, let me take this off here. So how do I work out my total resistance in the circuit, which is 12? I know it already, but how do I use the 3 branch values to work it out? What is the formula? In parallel. So resistance total in parallel, okay, is 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3. This is how you work out the total resistance for each branch in parallel. So R total will equal to 1 over R1 is 60 plus 1 over R2 is 40 plus 1 over R3, which is 24. Okay, so R total will equal to 1 over, so 1 divided by 60 would give you 0.016 plus 1 divided by 40 would give you 0.025 plus 1 divided by 24 would give you 0.041. Okay, so our total will be equal to 1 over, and then you add these values, so 0.016 plus 0.025 plus 0.041 would give you 0.082. Okay, so RT would be equal to 1 over 0.082. So our total would be equal to 1 divided by 0.082. It would give you 12.1 ohms. Okay, which is this. So let me run over this one more time. RT, which is our total, equal 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3. Okay, so RT, which is our total, would equal to 1 over 60, which is the resistance in R1, plus 1 over 40, which is the resistance in R2, plus 1 over 24, which is the resistance in R3. So our total would equal to, right, 1 over 0.016, because that's what you get when you divide 60 into 1. Okay, plus when you divide 40 into 1, you get 0.025. And when you divide 24 into 1, you get 0.041. So it's 1 over, and you add all these values, 0.016 plus 0.025 plus 0.041, and you get 0.082. And when you divide 1 by 0.082, you get 12.1, which is the resistance total that you get here. So that is how you work out a parallel circuit. Before I close, I just want to give you one other fact. The net resistance of a parallel circuit is always less than any of the individual resistance value of each branch. Okay, what I mean is that this resistance, the main resistance here, will always be less than any one of these resistance in each branch. So branch 1 is 60, branch 2 is 40, and branch 3 is 24. The resistance total here will always be less. Every time will always be less than any one of these resistance in each branch. Alright, so two things to remember. The net resistance of a parallel circuit is always less than any of the individual resistance value of each branch, and the voltage here is constant. So the same voltage that is in R1 will be the same voltage in R2, and it will be the same voltage in R3. And that is how you work out a parallel circuit. Thank you.